What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Don Jaye. I'm here with
Olivia Ray.
All right, Miss Olivia. Today's video we're about to watch is Stephiscold. Women are selfish by nature. Now, before we get started, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and let's jump into it. All right, when it comes to women versus men, when it comes to selfishness, I guess, do you think women are more selfish or men are more selfish?
I'm selfish as fuck, so I'm gonna have to go with women for 400.
Okay, say less. Let's see what you have to say, and then I'm gonna ask you some questions about it.
What do you do? It's your boy Steph. We're about to dive into this video and talk about before we do. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe as well. Nene, it's the Shade Room post. My homie sent it to me this morning. So it says the Shade Room. Nene's little friend sent her some love after leaking photos of the two of them laying on the couch in the bed. Now, this woman, fam, that's in this picture, that's smiling, was recently married to her husband 3-4 months ago, and he passed away.
Okay. I already think I know where he's about to go, but I want to ask you a question. Okay. If you was married and you your husband passed away, how long do you think it would take you to move on?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think it would depend on where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, I think I know. Like, I think I've kind of had my whole run with like. Never mind. I'm gonna scratch that.
Okay.
No, but I was gonna say I think I've had my run with like wilding out after a relationship, but like I don't know what tomorrow brings, so I can't necessarily speak on that. But I don't know. I feel like just to give I'm really about self healing and stuff like that. So shit. I don't know. At least 6 months to a year. You know. I don't know. Does that make me a bad person?
No,
I don't know. I feel like that's good. Yeah. I don't know.
I have no clue because I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't been in that situation.
I couldn't even answer that question for you.
Listen to what I'm about to say, bro. She was married 3 to 4 months ago. The husband passed away. And she now has 2 men.
Oh, damn. Hold on.
Just like that.
Okay, Dan.
Just that fast. And, you know, what's the number one thing to know if a woman is interested in you? She's engaging in you, right? So when you go to the comments, you see a lot of women in the comments engaging in the picture and accepting it.
So my head was at
You see one comment, a woman was like, well, it still says till death do us part. She did honor her vow. You know, it's kind of funny.
That's funny. That's some dark humor.
It's messed up too at the same time. Because not only is it messed up because she was doing what she's doing, she did what she did. The women in the comment section is agreeing with her. The women in the comment section is in full agreement mode with this one.
Here's a better question. Okay.
I got so much to speak on that, but proceed.
Oh no, go ahead, and if you got something to say.
Okay, so basically, like, as soon as he was just like, and all the women are back in it, I'm like, shit, he caught me. But here's my thing. I feel like depending on where your MO is at, you know what I mean? Like what your intentions are with moving on so quickly. Like, are you trying to fill a void? Are you just trying to get some dick? Like, you know what I mean? Like, some people just, you know, have a hole that they, all right, I'm like, be careful with my words there. Have a void that they want to fill. And like emotionally or whatever. And a lot of people just want to numb themselves with the next thing, you know? I don't know how good that is for the healing process, but like we all just want to feel something, especially when we're feeling like shit, we want to change the way we feel. So a lot
of times you want to feel something or you don't want to feel nothing at all.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. So,
okay. So when it comes to, this is the question I had.
Okay, great.
Okay. Pretend that you was not about to die, but you died. And then you had a husband. Y'all was together for what, X amount of years. How fast is too fast for him to move on? Like, if he moved on in 3 months, would you be upset knowing what you know now? Inside?
I'd be dead. No,
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
In a universe where I
knew what was happening. Yes.
I don't know. Again, if I were able to, like, since we're in this...
Nah, hell no. 3 months is too short.
No.
Nah, I need 3 years.
No. I
You
was
need to be
saying,
celibate for the rest of your life.
it just depends on, like, what his motives are. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like I was saying earlier, like, can't really control the people. I think it would be fucked up if he was just, like, trying to move on just to get some nookie. But, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day... If his intentions are, like, unhealthy, then, like, that shit gonna come around and bite him in the ass. You know?
Okay, so you up in the sky. You up in the sky looking down. And you died. And then a week later, he's fucking some bitch. Are you mad or are you not? Or do you care?
That pussy better be better than mine. No, just, I think I might be a little salty. But at the end of the day, like... I don't know. I think it'd be kind of... I don't know. That's a great question.
All right.
Selfishly, here. So, speaking selfishly... Yeah, it would hurt. But then again, like, I don't know. It's kind of, that's a tough one, you know?
Yeah. Move on.
It's all about
I'm
motives.
making this video because this is the prime example of women got them lined up. Every woman has to go through a 304 phase. Every woman is going to go through a 304 phase, and every woman wants to go through a 304 phase. 100%.
What is a 3 or 4 phase?
I was just about to say, do you know what that is? 3 or 4 phase means hoe. So hoe phase.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so number one, that's what it means. Number two, I actually disagree with them. Women don't all the time want to go through a whole phase. I think that is because that social media.
Yeah.
Like if they didn't have social media, we didn't have all these connections with people and these plane tickets that you can fly halfway across the world to a nigga in Dubai and get shit on. You wouldn't even know what's out there in a sense, so you wouldn't even know. I just disagree with that. But what are your thoughts? I know you was about the whole phase.
I think it depends on the person.
No, I'm talking about whole phase in general. Do you feel like?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I definitely 10 out of 10 recommend to a friend. Well, I mean, like I don't feel like there's anything wrong with like having some fun, but like just be careful. Don't be a grimy hoe. You know what I mean? Like. Just so you know, kids at home, listen up.
Hey, I'm the only person allowed to do that. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Let's continue.
Now she's free. She's doing what she always wanted to do, which was probably be a 304. She
That's
got it out of her system, so now she's free. She's doing what she loves to do. She's having a ball. And the worst part about it is all her friends and all the women on the earth is supporting her and clapping her hands. Because women are selfish. And I'm telling you this, bro, because a lot of you dudes are in situations with your woman or you got a woman and you probably ain't getting the best kind of treatment you want to get. Right? Probably because she is trying to be promiscuous in 304 with everybody else but you.
Planting seeds.
But you stick.
You said what?
He's planting seeds. Like, that could be the possibility, but at the same time, he's out here like, listen, bro, she cheating on you. Get the fuck out. Like, she could just have some shit on her mind, you know what I mean? But like, I mean, I get where he's coming from, but like, planting seeds. Come on now.
No, I do gotta agree to certain on this part.
Yeah, in a way.
A lot of times, I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of times, women tend to be held back on their sexual nature when it's the guy that they want to marry and the guy they want to spend their life with, or you know, that guy. But if it's like the quote unquote bad dude, they'll do anything. They'll have threesomes, they'll have other girls, they'll do crazy shit, but they'll hold that off on the dude that they want to spend the rest of their life with. Exactly. You see what I mean?
I'm just trying to
okay, matter of fact, let me ask you, if you was married back then and he was like, hey, I want to have some threesomes like on a regular.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly.
Oh, I mean, if it's my person that I'm selfish, well, I'll be selfish as fuck in that department. That's what. But I have had situationships with people where like I'm comfortable enough, like.
Exactly.
Like,
hold on. We gotta talk about this.
We're on the same page about us not wanting to be committed to anything serious. You know what I mean? Like, I have a little fling right now who we're like really good friends, have some really good.
Pause. Fuck on that. So. This is the real question I have for you, and I'm going to ask almost every single woman on this show this question. Why is it that a man that's giving you time, energy, money, resources, be willing to die for you, etc., can't get the best of what he wants, but a dude that you barely know, that you barely care about, can get the best?
Shit. To be continued. No, it's fine. That's a good question. Damn, you got me. No, okay, so where the issue is there, in my opinion, is communication, and I'm not even trying to be corny, but just like if you guys aren't on the same page and that hasn't been something that you've discussed, that's where the problem is. I don't think it's necessarily anything that either one of them has done wrong, unless the girl has given you the impression that like, oh yeah, for sure, we're together, and like, happy story, like, you know, then that's where she's fucking up. But I feel like, and if she doesn't come through on that communication, I feel like it, in a way, is the guy's job to, I mean, if he really wants something to stem out of that, then like if that person doesn't show up conversation wise and say, hey, this is what I want out of this, are you game? Like, and you know what I mean?
Okay, no. Okay, so I hear what you're saying, but that's not really the question. Okay, so number one, I do agree that a guy should be more open about what he wants out of relationship and out of situations and things like that. But my real question is, deep down, as a woman, why are you willing to have fun, do all this crazy shit with someone you don't care about? But the dude that's giving you almost everything about his life, be willing to die for you, spend money on you, invest time, etc. You're not willing to do that with him.
I didn't
That's
realize
the question.
that this was going to be a talk with my therapist right now, because you're helping me uncover some shit.
No, hold on. Wow. That's literally what every single person tells me. Hey, bro, you actually open, you know.
Holy fucking, oh wow. I think honestly, the whole concept of the grass is greener, you know, not to sound like a POS, but like for real, people always want what they know the least about, and people are always curious about what
people want what they
it's for
you
real,
got some bars.
I mean, and that's shit. My new album coming out. No. Anyways, no, but really, and I can attest to that from my own personal experiences. Like, I can be super selfish in the aspect of like, all right, I know all, just like a girl on, it's coming from an OnlyFans model, but just like, honestly, in some people's opinions, like a girl who's on Instagram with no freaking clothes on, like, you've already seen what all that's about, you know what I mean? Like, you want to see, I ain't know much about this, so I'm gonna go find out, you know what I mean?
Well, we want to fuck that and then find out the first.
Well, absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so I think it's, like the concept of always, you know, wanting what we don't have or haven't experienced yet, and the grass is always greener on the other side type thing, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. In my opinion, that's where I stand on it.
I'm gonna let it slide, but it's not really answering the question.
Come on now.
But it's not.
That was the best answer.
That's the best answer I can give you right now.
I know, right? No, okay.
It didn't. Because I'm just basically,
I don't know. That's my opinion, outlook on the matter. I don't know.
Okay.
And for me, the reason, because I've been in situations like that where I'm just like, okay, this guy is super good to me. Like, he deserves it to be reciprocated back, but at the same time, it's just not doing it for me, and I want to go see what the dude who's. Oh,
I'm not even talking about in that aspect. Me and you are dating. We are in a for real relationship. We've been together for 2 years. We've been monogamous, right? Then I'm like, hey, I want to have a threesome. I want to explore with other women. I'm guessing you've done that single. I'm guessing you've done that with people that are not as serious relationships, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so why can't this person that you are in a relationship with that are serious get that, threesomes and things like that?
Took us a minute to get here, but we have arrived. Okay, so I don't know. I think, again, it depends on the person for me. Where I'm at with my sexuality today and my comfortability with that, I'm pretty open. I don't know. I think a lot of girls or people, guys, whatever, can be insecure about like, okay, what if this goes south? What if we do open that can of worms? I'm so sorry. It took me a minute. I'm just like, my mind's like, anyways, but I don't know, because I've had kind of a similar experience like that before, where I was with somebody for a long time. We had a good relationship. It was just us two, like, and then the topic of like bringing somebody else into the matter happened, or I was the third a couple times in a threesome of like one of my best friends actually and her boyfriend, and like, it did not end well, and like I have kind of been scared about like, I mean, in the past, it scared me away from
risking that relationship.
Yeah, because I lost my fucking best friend for a long ass time. Like, it was just a fucking mess. And like, a lot of people talk the talk about like, oh yeah, for sure, like it'll be fine afterward. And then they get into it. Like, this happened to me twice. Where I'm the third. Like, I'm the other woman. Not really, but anyways, So, and it just ended really fucking messy. And like, me and said friend like just kind of had a falling out for a long time. And like, a lot of people are like, ooh, that sounds so hot, like to the idea, and then they come to find out once they're in, the situation, they're like, wait, this is not what I want, which is exactly what happened. And I think it's not dumb for people to put their foot down and be like, no, that's not even a door that I want to open, because like once you pass that line, like you cannot come. You might be able to come back with some counseling and like trying to
True.
Whatever.
My only rebuttal to that would be to, and I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to all women. My only rebuttal to that would be, then more than likely he might cheat on you then. Because if that's something that he's deep down desires and wants to, explore in his life, and you're not willing to give him that, he might find it somewhere else. So would you rather him risking and cheating and you finding out and y'all in the relationship that way?
I got some good shit for that.
Okay, go ahead.
So basically that could go two ways. If that's the type of man he really is, and sometimes it takes a situation like that to expose your true colors. And
hold on.
No, not you.
No, I know you're not me, but I'm speaking for men.
You cannot, again, back to, I'm sorry, I'm hitting you with the Oprah and the communication
Got
stuff.
you, okay.
But like, honestly, if that's something that, if your relationship is really solid, even if you decide to like, okay, she's not going to give me that, I'm going to go step out on her. Do you really want to be with somebody like that anyway? You know what I mean?
I'm okay. I want to preface it. Hold on. I want to preface it. He's communicating the best way possible. Hey, this is important to me. I really want this in my life, but I don't want to jeopardize our relationship and go out and do it with somebody else. But I do want this experience in my life.
Yeah, if he can communicate that, cool, rock solid.
But
awesome.
He's communicated that, and
but
she still don't want to do it. That's what I'm saying.
Then depending on where those two people are at with each other and what they really want next in life is where that's determined whether they're going to stay together or not. I feel like
no.
Yes,
no.
Yeah, for sure. Because like if he communicates that to her, and she's not down with it,
okay.
If you really want that more than you want this thing that you've been creating for whatever amount of time, then like cool, communicate that you can so damn good at communicate.
No, then more than likely, let's be realistic here. More than likely, he's just gonna cheat then. I mean, I'm not even
fucking sucks then, I guess.
I'm just saying, I'm not even saying that for just the sexual thing. I'm saying that for all aspects. If you're a woman and you want something from your man, maybe he's not emotionally intelligent enough to connect to you emotionally. You want that from him. Hey, I want this from you. Hey, I want you to talk to me more. Hey, I want you to communicate to me. Eventually, you're gonna maybe sway to a dude that gives you that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so, been there. Fucking absolutely.
So all I'm saying is,
human, bro.
let these niggas have these threesomes. That's all I'm saying to the 5% of women that's watching.
I have nothing against a threesome. I'm just trying to speak on a healthy relationship, but I just learned right now that is not the topic.
All right, let's get back to the topic. That's the real topic.
Oh, man.
Thinking in a relationship, trying to fix it. When she don't even want, you holding her hostage.
What?
She want to be a 304. She want to go on the girls' trips. She want to go to the bar and look good. She want to go to the gym and have her cleavage showing and losing weight, so she can get as much as attention and digging stick as possible.
All right, I don't want to make this video too long, but he did touch a couple of things that I just want to ask you before we run out of time. Absolutely. So, for you, when he's talking about you don't want to control her or tell her no girls' nights, etc., stuff like that, how do you feel about a guy telling you that stuff? Meaning, like me and you was dating, and I was like, hey, no girls out in the fucking bars and clubs. That shit dead as fuck. How do you handle that type of shit?
Well, I was in a situation like that before where the person I was with was like very like, this is how you're gonna do shit, and if it's not the way that I want it, then I was super at that time I was super submissive, but where I'm at today, like I ain't with that shit. Like I'm gonna respect my person. If something makes them uncomfortable, then I'm gonna respect that shit. It depends. This all comes back to, again, the degree of comfortability in the relationship. Like I know a dude who literally wanted to go out to the bars with me, watch me go hit on other dudes. Not even like to go get drinks, but just to the excitement that he got to watch me interact with another guy. But he knew I was coming home with him.
I don't even want to get started with this.
No,
skip that even subject because I don't condone that shit. Not
everybody does. That's what I'm saying. It depends on.
No, I know. I'm just talking to the audience right now.
For sure. I'm touched a nerve there.
No, it did. I'm just saying that shit's crazy.
No. Yeah, honestly, that I heard that from him and I was like, what the fuck? And I don't know. It just depends on, like I said, that just is me talking about, like, depends on the relationship. But like, at the end of the day, whatever type of relationship I'm in, if my person is someone that I'm fully committed to and we're in like a serious relationship, like if something that I want to do makes you uncomfortable, like I'm going to still be me, but in a respectful way towards that person.
Okay. Yeah. I say no bars and clubs. You say?
I don't drink anyway. No, but if I were like in that lifestyle, I mean, hopefully we could have a discussion about it, but like it's really not that like win or lose for me. You know what I mean? Like if it makes
so it's not that important for you to jeopardize the relationship for
yeah, like prioritize your shit. You know what I mean? If going out and being sane and fucking getting drunk every night is more important than the person you want to commit yourself to, then like what's really fucked up in your life?
Okay. And then a side question to end it.
Yeah.
Because this might be another video for another topic, but basically the question is, who determines if it's too much versus if it's just some boundaries? Because I've heard girls say, oh, if you tell me, hey, you don't want me to go to bars or clubs, you're what is that shit called? Fucking controlling. You're massaging, blah blah blah. And I'm like, he just don't want you around niggas with drinks, and what the fuck? That don't even make sense.
Man, I could get so deep into this.
That's what I'm saying. I want to talk about this, but let's do it in another video. Yeah. But to put a button on everything for you personally, when it comes to the topic of this video, which is about moving on too fast, is there a such thing as that, moving on too fast?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Personally.
And what is that, around like a week, a month?
Again, it's different for everybody.
I get it.
For me specifically, if you are leaving the funeral and headed to a hoe's house, I think that's a little too soon.
Got you. We can actually end it on that. What's your IG?
My IG is Olivia X Ray. That's OLIVIAXRAE 95.
I'm gonna just put that shit in the description.
Please do.
What the fuck?
Help out.
All right. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to see more, make sure you guys hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of her, the link will be in the description below as well. Join the Patreon army, and I'm out. Peace.